many of you asked me about my toolbox, today I would like to show you in detail. Tool list will be below the video, so later on you can review it. So let's take a look on it. So guys, this is it. It's tool from Bahco. It's been customized for my needs. We made it together with my good friend, Trusty Spanner. This way I would like to say hi to him. So let's take a look inside. I'm using TSA lock because I'm traveling a lot, and this one can be opened by airport security without breaking the lock itself, so it's very handy. Let's open it. Tool list, which is mandatory, always to have it with you. So first section, this is more or less, this is standard FF2B01 from Bahco, except one change. This is 1-inch socket, which is very important for us, so that's why we added to toolbox. I'm using it a lot, most of the time on IDG filters, for example. The rest is standard. You can find it on their web page. Many of my colleagues been asking if I really need this extension. Yes. For example, on the fuel metering unit, during replacement of fuel metering unit, you really need such a long extension, and even longer. I have 1/4 ratchet and 3/8 ratchet. Good thing is that the 3/8 sets start from 3/8 socket, big one, long deep socket, and small socket as well, which is quite handy. So that's first part. Second foam is based on the Bahco FF2B03 foam. I made few changes on it. I moved the hex key set out of it and joined sockets. Instead of that, I put in files, needle, this deep socket. It's 1/1/8 socket, and basically this one you are using for igniter plugs. Very good thing. Very important tool for me is this adjustable cross foot. I don't need to have a set of cross foots. It goes up to 3 centimeters or 1 and something inches. Wrenches are up to 1 inch. Smallest one is 1/4, but of course I have also set of 3 even smaller wrenches. The smallest one from out of these is 3.316. Ratchet rings are from 1/2 inch down to 1/4. Very handy, and they're as well, they have very fine mechanism. Really happy with them, and the finish is also good. So now let's move to foam number 3. This one is based on, again, on Bahco FF2B09. Very useful tool out of this are flexible magnet, that's a very good thing, and flexible pickup tool. It's very handy when you lose something somewhere. I use it several times, and I can't really imagine that I'm not gonna have it. I'm not gonna have it in the toolbox. So let's put it back. Screwdriver. It have a magazine in the back for the 6 bits. As you can see, I have three kinds which are the most used for the Airbus and Boeing. Again, it's very fine, mechanism is good, really reliable. I like this one. Now we move to phone number 4. This one is based on FF2B05. From this phone I would like to talk with you about these pliers. Those are connector pliers with nylon replaceable jaws. They're made for connectors, guys. I'm not using the slip pliers, the big ones for the connectors. Always I'm using only this one because you can't destroy the connector head or connector shell. So don't worry, I'm using only these pliers for connectors and they are made for that. You have 3 positions, so you can grab quite a huge connector. And they are very handy for that purpose. So what are the major changes? Originally from Bahco you don't have this. Those are filler gauges, also very handy for us. Yeah, I'm using a lot. Instead of those you have normally here a flashlight, but I remove it. As you remember in the previous phone, I was talking about measuring tape. It is somewhere here, but of course I remove it out of there. So I have it here. I have magnetic tip, so it's also very handy, and it goes up to 3 meters. Important thing, each and every of the pliers can be spring loaded, so it will return every time, and you can switch it off, of course. I really like this function, I'm using it a lot. Mirror as well. Mirror was, you can have it in this phone, I have it here, with mechanical caliper underneath. I guess many of you know these pliers, twister wire pliers. They are amazing. Of course, they work both ways. Not like some cheap ones, which you can use only one way. Sometimes it's really handy to have an opportunity to change direction of the tightening. Last foam is remaining, and it's one which is down here. This one is based on FFP2B11. Standard hammer, plastic hammer. Actually, this one, many of my colleagues are asking me about this. This is combination pinch bar. What am I using it for? Basically for cotter pins, to pull it out of the nut. It's very handy for that, and you can use it also for installation of the cotter pins, to turn it, to bend it around the nut. It's quite handy as well, that's why I choose it. So that's it, this is my tool set. I'll put everything back. that's about it. Hope you guys like this video. If you have any questions, just drop me a comment below. I'll be more than happy to answer you about whatever you ask. Thank you very much for your time, and see you next time.